The AT Awards 2024 show is about to begin. Can you please ensure that your phones are set to silent and the hashtag for social media is hashtag AT Awards. Please be aware that films may contain flashing images which may cause discomfort and trigger seizures for those with photosensitive epilepsy. We hope you enjoy the awards and have fun. Please welcome to the stage your host for this afternoon, Matt Allride.
Oh my goodness, look what we've got to play with. This is so much fun. It's just like being in Milan. Let's have a ayo here, ayo. Over here, ayo. Oh, and from you, Sarah, oh yeah, absolutely wonderful. My goodness, feels like we've had an upgrade, doesn't it? So wonderful to be here with you all today in this amazing building, Christ Church at Spitalfields. It was built to a design by Nicholas Hawksmoor, 1729. That's Nicholas Hawksmoor, MCIAT, of course. We're going to be today celebrating this building and celebrating you guys as well. This is going to be our altar of architecture, our temple of technology as we celebrate the very best that you all have to offer. It is a place of worship in so many senses today. It really is. And tonight is like the Olympics of AT. We will be handing out the gold, the silver, and the bronze. You will take your victory lap afterwards, and then there will be what I'm sure is just a mere formality of random drug testing afterwards. Just as well that Guinness is not a banned substance for this competition, otherwise half this room would be disqualified. This is my 7th time gracing these awards, for which I am so grateful. Thank you so much for having me back again and again and again. It's such a special event. It's such a special group of people. And I am so aware that I'm an interloper here. I'm the least qualified person in the room. But I want you to know what happens when I come in from outside. And I'm part of this group. Is what I sense is you're a very special discipline, a very special profession, a very connected profession, that you actually care about each other. They're to celebrate not just the good stuff, but also the difficult stuff as well that we inevitably go through in our lives. I want to take us back, if I may, to a few years ago. I'm going to take you back to the pandemic, just for a little bit. When we were doing this, all very, very different, differently indeed. These awards, we were zooming into a recorded event. There were bits filmed, there were bits that were broadcast live to you all from a studio in South London. And we were doing, what we were all doing at that time, which was making the best of very difficult circumstances. If you're like me, I'm so glad that we put that all behind us now. That uncertainty, we've emerged back into the light, back into the fresh air. where a handshake doesn't pose an existential threat, a hug under the right circumstances is welcome. Don't call HR, it's all fine. And I think it's just what I want to do with these just a few words to introduce tonight. It's just talk about what was taken from us in those couple of years, in those months, and why it's so precious, and why a gathering like this one today is so precious and so special for making that human connection, which I think is so important. I think that keeping that value of human connection and human beings in a room together is going to be a really key skill going forwards. My job is communication, and I'm fascinated by what little changes in context and social circumstance can do to the way we communicate with each other, and why it's so important to get those right. You know, technology has provided us with some amazing things. The ability to have conversations across time zones and, across thousands and thousands of miles, which our ancestors would have taken weeks to achieve. Back in Nicholas Hawksmoor's time, it would have taken weeks to have a chat with somebody, in Central Europe, for instance. I mean, my 50th birthday, let's talk about that, 2020. Oh, yeah, I'm over 50. It was a Zoom quiz. That's what I had. I had a screen full of lovely faces. We asked and answered questions and got very, very drunk together. And we did this, we kept this going until we all realized that's exactly what we were doing at work. We were sharing screen time with each other. We were asking and answering questions and also getting very drunk. But it was, after 6 weeks, everyone dropped out. And why is that? Why did that have such a shelf life? And why is that a useful tool in certain circumstances? I think because getting together like we are today, to share our news, to be in the same space to celebrate successes and commiserate when things aren't working out so well, without having to wait your turn to speak, without having to put your little digital hand up, or any of the other AirSats joys that Zoom and Teams can offer. There's just nothing quite like this. The thrill and the buzz and the natural music of conversation and laughter that we've just experienced in that, half an hour that we've had right now. The fact that if I say, "Eyo, eyo," people don't think I'm completely mad when I do it here. If I was doing it on Zoom or Teams, maybe. It just wouldn't work, will it? Nothing replaces what we have here. Faces do beat places. That's the way it works. They certainly beat, the space, the digital space, I think, most times. And I'm talking to a room full of technologists. I'm talking to a room full of people who are there pushing technology, using AI, using virtual, augmented reality, to speak to each other, to speak to their clients as well. And because there's nothing like showing people, if you can't tell them all the time, if you can actually show them what they're going to get, then they'll understand it that much better. But I think we are spirits in the material world. We move around it and we need to connect. And you can't digitize integrity. You can't digitize a relationship that's based on trust, that's lasted for decades, however much tech platforms might persuade us or try to convince us that that is the case. And what I always experience here in this room is people that have known and liked each other in some cases for decades, and who have perfected, are continually learning and perfecting their expertise and their understanding of this discipline, upon which we know, without a shadow of a doubt, if it was ever in doubt, that lives depend. We know that now clearer than we ever have. That's all I really want to say, is just cherish this moment that we have together. Please applaud and congratulate those who have won things today, and for all of your achievements, for being nominated even. I feel like, as I say, by doing that, in this space of worship, I am almost literally preaching to the choir, because I know you get it. I'm going to keep it that quick, because no one ever complained that a speech was too short. But I would like to finish with a quote that I'm going to kind of paraphrase. It's my favorite quote. If you've ever heard it before, then you've probably been talking to me because I tell everybody. But it's from one of my favorite authors. It's a guy called Kurt Vonnegut. And it all starts with a story he tells about going to buy an envelope, okay? He wants one envelope to write one letter. And he says to his wife, I'm going to go down the shop and get an envelope. And she says, well, you know, you're a rich man. You don't have to do that now. You can go onto Amazon and you can get 100 envelopes and you can put them in the cupboard, and then whenever you need an envelope, you'll have one there. So maybe because he was a bit of a chauvinist, I don't know, he ignores her. He pretends not to hear her. And he goes to buy the envelope anyway. And his explanation for that is this. He says he knows that in the course of buying one envelope, he will see a woman and he'll ask what breed of dog that is. And he'll see two just incredible babies. And he'll see a fire engine go past and he'll give it the thumbs up. And they'll give him the thumbs up back. And, you know, 100 other things that happen on the way to a shop. And he says, the thing that we're in danger of forgetting is that we are dancing animals. That's what he says. We're dancing animals. We love the dance of life. We want to be together in the same space. We want to dance together. And that's what the computer people are trying to rob us of. They're trying to take away our ability to dance with each other. And we should never let that happen because they're useful tools, but this is the best tool we have, is being together and making sense of our lives together. So, are you ready to dance? Yeah. I think we can do that again. Are you ready to dance? Yeah. Oh. Well, you're going to have to wait a bit because we got some awards. Okay, are you ready for some awards? Now we're talking. Right, before we do that, there are some important messages I have to get out there in this beautiful building. A little bit of housekeeping. As you have noticed, I've made clear, we have a catwalk this year. Deserves an ooh. Yeah, it's just like Milan. And we have this here for a specific reason because we are recognizing some incredible achievements within your profession, your discipline, this year, and we want to give people their moment in the spotlight. So, winners, finalists, when you are called to the stage, anybody that comes up, please come up from that end there. We want to see you walk up the catwalk, join us in the middle here, and then you'll be asked politely to leave to the side there. But this is you. It's a one-way system, just like in COVID. Yeah. In this way, out that way, and it's going to be brilliant. This is where you'll receive your shiny new award, just here. Also worth saying to all of our finalists today, you will not be going home empty-handed. We have certificates for everybody. And if you go and see the wonderful, big round of applause for Mr. Adam Endicott. The awards doctor. Go and see the doctor afterwards, and you can collect your certificates there. To all of our audience members, everybody in the whole place, nobody goes home empty-handed today. It's like swap shop, if you remember that. No, you don't. We know that you're going to be eager to hear about and read about all of the finalists, all of the winners today. So you'll be receiving a copy of the very latest special edition of the AT Journal, which is going to tell you all about all of those. That's worth an ooh. Every project, every award winner is going to be in there. We are future focused here at the AT Awards. We are looking very firmly ahead. You're going to notice throughout the show, throughout the awards ceremony, a number of short films which are going to get you excited about the future of AT. From our Aspiration chairs. Aspiration, just to put you in the picture, is CIAT's global community of students, graduates, associates, affiliates, and recently qualified chartered architectural technologists, established to support aspiring professionals and help shape the future of the profession. And last month, we invited the Aspiration chairs to tell us about their ambitions for the future of AT. And just like hundreds and thousands on a cupcake, those will be sprinkled liberally through the awards ceremony. What a picture. And you're going to learn all about the exciting opportunities and changes, challenges that are on the way. So without any further ado, let's get on with it. Let's see our first film and our first award for excellence in architectural technology, small to medium category. Run my film, Neil.
It was always my dream to work within construction and within designing, to be able to, when I would be older and walking with my grandkids, to show them, like, look, I designed that, I worked on that building.
And to present the award, please welcome to the stage Development and Client Manager for CIAT Insurance Services Limited, Mr. Chris Walsh. See you, Chris. There you go, mate. If you join Eddie and the doctor in the corner. Okay, are you ready for our finalists? Here we are. We have 6 of them. Apes Hill Golf Performance Centre by Argo Development Studio. The New Coach House Wakefield by France and Associates. Bungalow Retrofit by Barry McCarran. Y House by PIP Architecture. Hollesley House Suffolk by Place Design Company Limited, and Hope Rise by Z Pods Limited. First, and taking home commended, is Apes Hill Golf Performance Centre by Argo Development Studio. Come and join us, Argo. Their pavilion-style, sensitively designed, state-of-the-art training facility embeds technology in both its construction and operational features. Good stuff. That's how you do it, by the way. That was brilliant, Argo. Good work. Everybody, take note. There we go. In highly commended, in that position, we have Bungalow Retrofit by Barry McCarran. Well done, Barry. This retrofit of a 1970s bungalow is a fantastic example of how existing homes in the UK and Ireland can become sustainable spaces that preference health and well-being. Okay, before we announce the winner, just going to keep you in suspense a little bit. I have to tell you that for each winner, because they are special, you're going to see a slightly longer film showing the project and telling you why the judges gave it that prestigious first prize. So winners, please stay where you are until after the film is finished, and then I'll call your name up and you can take to the catwalk. Are you ready for the winner? Yes. Okay, the winner of the AT Award for Excellence, Small to Medium, is
Hope Rise. An innovative mixed community build in Bristol provides a much-needed move on accommodation for young adults through detailed design and a fantastic utilisation of architectural technology. This net-zero carbon residential development of 11 homes creatively uses the air rights above an operational car park to create new homes without displacing existing infrastructure. Coming about through a unique partnership between the City Council, Z-Pods and the YMCA, they are the first factory-built steel frame modular homes of their kind to be completed in the UK. Being 90% constructed within the factory, the timescales from concept to completion was less than 2 years, with an impressive on-site construction of only 2 days. Applying a fabric-first approach, an extensive list of sustainability credentials has been integrated into the homes. The judges were also impressed with its post-occupancy evaluation. Hope Rise is a worthy winner for the small to medium category.
Congratulations, Z-Pods. Come on up, come on up. Well done. Congratulations. Hiya, how are you? Good to see you. Well done. Thank you. Well done, well done. Here's a real surprise. I've been there. I've actually seen it. I did a piece on the One Show for it. Do you know the real lesson here is if you want to get your building noticed, paint a massive bird on the side of it. Absolutely beautiful stuff. A benevolent heron god looking down on the residents. It is a very special place. We're going to move on, though. We're going to keep going, guys. Without further ado, we're on to our next award, the Student Award for Excellence in AT. This is the report category. Here we go.
I want to be able to stand up and say that I've positively contributed to the greener society. I want to have worked on buildings that have been healthier for residents. I want to have worked on apartment buildings that are affordable, that people all around the country can live in and be healthy and happy.
Great sentiment there. Now, these entries are all an academic report based on an assignment relevant to AT that demonstrates research proficiency. God, I wish I was a student again. That sounds so exciting. Would you like to see our finalists? Come on then. Here we go. We have... Give them a big cheer. Amelia Rose Bamborough from Nottingham Trent University. Killian Collins, ACIAT, Technological University Dublin. Billy Cripps, Nottingham Trent University. Mohammed Daniel, Birmingham City University. Tenhila Silabella, Robert Gordon University. And Gabor Villani, Southeast Technological University. Commended goes to Billy Cripps. This report is an important social, sustainable proposal with a robust methodology and clear rationale. Well done, Billy. Highly commended is Gabor Villani. Well done, Gabor. This is a well-structured and detailed report with fantastic use of technology to address issues faced by the AT. And our winner is...
Killian Collins, ACIAT. The judges were unanimous in agreeing that Killian's report was an engaging read that addressed the subject that is a real issue for all designers and an important topic for the architectural technologist and the broader built environment. With finger-on-the-pulse references, this study addresses early design embodied carbon in a meaningful way, with an impressive clarity combined with focused and relevant case studies. This excellently considered and executed piece of work, with its mix of text, diagrams and graphs, is informative and innovative in its approach. The judges praised the report's seamless progression, from the introduction to the clear analysis and insightful conclusions. Killian has an excellent writing style. The work was a pleasure to read. He should be proud of his outstanding contribution to the subject and in providing us this exemplar and winner of the Student Award Report category.
Congratulations, Killian. Come up on stage and receive your award. What an amazing tool there. Killian obviously read the same book I did that said that the only person that made any money during the San Francisco gold rush was the guy that sold shovels. So make the tools that help everybody else. Good shout, mate. Well done. Okay, please welcome Chris Walsh back onto the stage. It's now time for an award that references my t-shirt size. Yes, it's the Award for Excellence in AT, medium to large.
When you've spent so much time and put so much effort into something and you see the client's face come to light, see the sparkle in their eyes when you show them their dream home or their dream office, it was really lovely to see and really worth it.
Okay, we have 4 finalists in this category, and here they are. They are Carnarvon Castle by Buttress, Derwent Primary School by Concertus Design and Property Consultants Limited, Thornhill Primary School by ECD Architects and Keegans, and Swiss Laundry by PIP Architecture. Receiving commended is Swiss Laundry by PIP Architecture. PIP transformed this old building site in Cambridge into a sustainable commercial research and development facility. Come on up. Come on up, PIP. There we are. Give me a round. That's fine. Fabulous. Highly commended goes to Carnarvon Castle by Buttress. Well done, Buttress. Buttress maintained the charm of this historic castle while adding accessible spaces and non-intrusive interventions. And the winner is
Thornhill Primary School. This efficient expansion project saw the construction of a new Passive House certified building, together with a refurbishment of the existing host structure, enabling both new and old to be holistically brought together. Extending from a 1-form to a 3-form entry school, performance and robustness of this project has been a fundamental consideration throughout the design process, from conception to completion and beyond. The resourceful design utilised cross-laminated timber and detailed thermal modelling. The design team also cleverly addressed site challenges to ensure full accessibility for all users. The judges were impressed with the delivery of the Passive House standards through excellent technical detailing, early engagement with the specialist subcontractors, and high-quality construction. All this combined makes it a great recipient for the medium to large category. Awesome stuff, ECD. I'm keeping the pace up because after this, do you know where we get to go? We get to go to the crypt. You can do if you want. It's just before Halloween. We're going to be down in the crypt for drinks. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And that's where we will dance. So we're not going to hang about. We're going to carry on celebrating excellence in this industry from some of those who are just starting out and showing what they've got. This is the project category for the Student Award, which looks at project-based design assignments. It's a knockout. Run my VT, Neil.
My aspirations for architectural technology is to grow in the globe, to continue spreading and teaching the new students, the new generations to come.
Yes, indeed. We have 6 finalists in this category, and they are Harriet Page, Key ACIAT, Cranwood residents, Anglia Ruskin University. There we go. Elia Orme, the Merchants, University of Derby. Anthony Richardson, ACIAT, Whitefriars Rehabilitation Centre, Coventry University. Van Song Tung Din, Colleg Eco Learning Haven, Nottingham Trent University. Rebecca Wakely, ACIAT, The Octagon, Anglia Ruskin University. And Luke Wells, Sheffield City Arena, Sheffield Hallam University. Yeah. Receiving commended is Anthony Richardson, ACIAT. This impressively technical project included thoroughly thought through external works, creating an oasis in a busy city centre. Well done, Anthony. Highly commended is Rebecca Wakely, ACIAT. This highly interesting and well-balanced project combines green and brownfield sites and creates a sustainable, affordable design for the Octagon Cultural Hub that draws inspiration from the area's history. And the winner is
Harriet Page Key. This project exemplifies technical excellence and sustainable innovation in architectural design. Harriet impressed the judges with her concise yet comprehensive approach, showcasing a great eye for detailing and a rich mix of styles that really set this submission apart. Her thorough use of rainwater harvesting and PV integrated roof tiles sees Cranwood residents exceeding approved documents to make the scheme a highly efficient and sustainable project. Rich in information, this project shows Harriet not only has an advanced understanding of the design process, but also demonstrates a deep knowledge of building regulations, integrating them seamlessly into an aesthetically pleasing design. This is a truly robust project, presented with annotation diagrams and 3D visualizations. It stands out for its depth and thoughtful execution, setting a benchmark for this category's submissions in the future and making it a deserving winner of the Student Award Project category.
Congratulations, Harriet. Come and receive your award. So exciting to see young talent coming through and showing what these guys can do so early on. And we're gonna carry on with that thought now. The next category is the Aspiration Award for Emerging Talent in AT. Punch it, Neil.
It's elements of architectural technology and the mixture of the engineering and the architectural and enabling it. It's the problem-solving element of that that's really kind of excites me. It's a massively exciting future.
Well, this is very exciting. We're going to class this as breaking news. Please welcome to the stage Aspiration Chair and newly minted Chartered Architectural Technologist Joe Hyatt, MCIAT. And from our sponsor Energy Store, Lead Specification Manager, Richard Yanaz. Give it up. Congratulations. Well done, well done.
Thank you for the wonderful introduction, Matt. Yeah, that was just this morning, so it's fresh off the press for sure. So I'm incredibly excited to be presenting this award and representing Aspiration. As its leader, I've met many up-and-coming ATs doing some great work, some in this room today, which is encouraging and a reason and a reminder of why I'm so proud to represent the next generation. This award celebrates emerging talent in the industry, ATs who have promise, vision, and have shown a commitment to their craft. Commitment that poises them for an exciting career. As the old saying goes, watch this space. Let's take a look at the finalists. We have Zarya Krevlich, ACIAT. Luke Siddle, MCIAT. And Dan Tibbs, MCIAT. So, before I announce the winner, I'm sure you'd all like to know a little bit more about them. So let's see what makes them both emerging, talented, and of course, a worthy winner.
My name is Joe Davenport, Chartered Architectural Technologist and Associate. This person joined the team at a difficult moment during lockdown, but nevertheless integrated very well into the team. When we got back to the office, it was very clear they fitted in very well and was going to be a valuable member of the team. They joined us straight from university. They began by helping with small technical tasks, but it quickly became apparent that they were capable of much more. They were given more and more responsibility. They are now leading the technical design for a £21 million endoscopy unit in Dorset. This person has achieved their chartered status this year, which is very impressive, having qualified only 3 years ago. And in the process, set up monthly catch-ups with their colleagues to discuss the details of the application and to commit to timescales. And this encouraged their colleagues to undertake the application in a similar timescale. And we've had 5 successful chartered members this year. It's great to see someone at this stage of their career show such leadership and dedication to help encourage those around them to be successful. As well as being a great person to have around this office, this person is incredibly reliable. They set their own deadlines and they always stick to them. I can always trust that this person is going to do exactly what they say to a very good standard. This person clearly has all the attributes that a top AT needs, such as the drive, commitment, ability to hit deadlines, and the ability to strike up relationships with clients. But I believe the attribute that sets this person apart is their clear desire to improve standards, be that their own standards, their colleagues, or other professionals in the industry. I have no doubt that this person is a future star of the industry, and I believe their achievements up to now should be recognised and celebrated. I am therefore very proud to nominate this person as emerging talent in AT.
So, the recipient of the Aspiration Award for Emerging Talent is Luke Siddle, MCIAT. Please come to the stage.
Thank you. Congratulations to Luke, and congratulations to Joe as well. Thank you so much for helping us out with that, and what a huge milestone. Can't wait to see what's in store for both of those guys. Talking about what's ahead of us and what's possibly behind us as well. These are fascinating times for CIAT, for architectural technologists on the whole. But before we get on with our next award, I'd like to invite a certain somebody to say a brief word on the subject. Would you please welcome the man himself, CIAT President, Mr. Eddie Weir.
Thank you, you're very kind. Well, my goodness, what a difference this is. I get to speak to you all in person at an AT Awards for once. As Matt mentioned earlier, avid followers will know that my previous presidency, it was part of the awards, but only virtually in a studio. So it's a real honour to be back in a room with you all in this incredible venue. My goodness, does CIAT know how to put on an event? As I come to the end of my first year of my second presidential term, I feel very lucky to be able to represent our membership and our discipline all over again. It was unfortunate that the COVID pandemic curtailed it last time, but I must say, it really is a great privilege for me to be able to see all these amazing projects and the people at the heart of our wonderful AT community. I make no secret of the fact that I'm truly in awe of this wonderful institute and everything that it has achieved and what it has become. The past year has been another hectic one and action-packed, with so much going on behind the scenes. For example, I'm truly delighted to have our own public affairs duo who are picking up so much so quickly. Our membership will be noticing a real benefit in their work in no time at all. We issued our recommendations to government before the election, which focused on low carbon and retrofit, building safety, and skill shortages and recognition. For building safety, earlier in 2024, we launched our Principal Designer Register to recognise those who work on higher risk and non-higher risk buildings. It's encouraging to see those coming through demonstrating their competence further. You've seen a number of incredible people from our Aspiration community this afternoon, and I was thrilled that they had their first educational weekend trip to Belfast. I had no influence in the location, I can assure you, but thanks to our sponsor Energy Store for kindly hosting a fabulous afternoon and CPD. They also enjoyed visits to an architectural practice. They had leisure time in the Titanic Museum and so much more. Being part of their visit and seeing their enthusiasm and passion for AT firsthand was both heartwarming and exciting. AT is certainly in good hands for the next generation, and it really is an incredible time to be an AT. 2025 sees our Institute's 60th anniversary, and we will be marking the milestone appropriately, culminating in a diamond dinner and a disco in Dublin. I really hope to see as many of you here to come to Dublin and enjoy the crack with us. There's still much work to be done ensuring that our membership have a voice to further our recognition and raise the flag for AT. Our next president was elected only last month, and Usman Jacob, who is here today, will be leading us into our 6th decade. Usman will be taking up his role as president in November 2025, and I'm looking forward to be working with him and our board and council to ensure that the Institute remains relative, inclusive, and the natural home for all those in the AT sphere. That's enough for me. I'm sure you want to get on with more awards, but before I finish, I'd like to congratulate our finalists. You're all winners. I hope you all get the opportunity to have a chat with me properly before we leave this AT celebration tonight. Thank you. You're all amazing.
Yeah, you're all winners, Eddie's absolutely right. That's what we're celebrating here today, the fact that if you found your way into this industry one way or another, then you found yourself to a very special place, this profession, this discipline. Without further ado, we are now going to go from my current T-shirt size to probably what it's going to be in a couple of years' time. Yeah, we're going to go large to mega. The award for excellence in AT, that is. Please give once more a big hand to Chris Walsh from CIAT Insurance Services.
The difference in scales that we work to, taking the things from the small detail and translating that into the bigger picture and kind of going back and forth between those two things, those things really make the difference to what is a successful building, and that's what I love about it so much.
Here are our 6 large to mega finalists, and my goodness, they are special. The National Satellite Test Facility, Harwell Science and Innovation Campus by Accreditation. Ancoats Dispensary by Buttress. Morpeth Sports and Leisure Centre by GT3 Architects. Priscilla Bacon Lodge by LSI Architects. One Lepole Square Mixed Use and Office Development by Ready Architecture and Urbanism. And Verse by Rio Architects. And receiving commended is Morpeth Sports and Leisure Centre by GT3 Architects. Come up and join us, GT3. This is a leisure centre that provides accessible swimming facilities while incorporating innovative energy-efficient technical design as well. Now, receiving highly commended is Verse by Rio Architects. Come on, Rio, that's it. Verse is a robust residential development in a 17-storey building in Cardiff, using sharp techniques to speed up delivery time and adopting a strong, contemporary and community-focused design. And our winner is
National Satellite Test Facility, Harwell Science and Innovation Campus. This project required comprehensive innovation and attention to detail throughout to satisfy the unique requirements of the design and construction of a world-class cleanroom test facility. Comprising 6 enormous chambers to replicate the extreme conditions that a satellite encounters from launch to orbiting deep space, the project was impressively designed and managed. The off-site manufacture and transportation of the building components was the largest single road movement in British history, reducing on-site disruptions that were crucial for the adjacent sensitive particle accelerator. The airtight construction and efficient mechanical ventilation system enhance energy efficiency, and the building's high environmental control and precise construction tolerances ensure optimal performance for satellite testing. The judges were impressed by the high standards of technical detailing design and almost incomprehensible construction tolerances of 1.5 nanometers, the amount your fingernail has grown whilst reading out the sentence. These factors make it a worthy winner of the large to mega category.
Come and join us, Arcadis. Yeah, it literally is rocket science, that, what they're doing. It is, we're going to bring you back, though, from space to the launch pad, the many launch pads of a career in AT now. It's time to commend those receiving program accreditation and approval. Accreditation is awarded to those educational establishments that have shown commitment to delivering a high standard of learning as they train promising individuals, the kind of people we've met already tonight, to enter architectural technology. Approval is when this commitment is shown in sub-honours degree level programs such as foundation programs or diplomas. That's enough dictionary definitions now. Let's read out some of the names. Receiving accreditation and approval for the first time, do come up and collect your certificates. We have Dundalk Institute of Technology for its BSc Honours in architectural technology, and Sheffield Hallam University. They can't be here tonight, but they're receiving accreditation and approval for BSc Honours in Professional Practice, Architectural Technology and Design Management. That's a degree apprenticeship, and its certificate in Higher Education, Professional Practice in Technical Design and Management. That's a higher apprenticeship. Nice to see you. How are you? Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you. Okay, now on to reapproval and reaccreditation. There's a fair few of these to give out, so to speed things along, we're going to ask those awarded to collect their certificates from the good doctor after the show. That's Adam. Go and see the doctor when the ceremony is done. Right, for reapproval, we have the Hong Kong Institute of Vocational Education for its higher diploma in architectural studies. Those who received their BSc or BA Honours Programme reaccreditation during the year, they were very happy to find out about it, are the University of Brighton, Coventry University, Edinburgh Napier University, the University of Huddersfield and of Northampton, and Ulster University. Loving the whoops. But that's not all. We also have master's programs to celebrate as well, achieving reaccreditation. So likewise, please collect your certificates after the ceremony from, you guessed it, Adam. We have University of Derby for their MSc in Building Information Modelling and Project Collaboration, and MSc in Sustainable Architecture and Healthy Buildings. But receiving master's accreditation for the first time this year, and as it's your first time, we want to see your faces. We want to get you up here on stage. It is Nottingham Trent University for its Masters in Digital Architecture and Construction. Please come up onto the stage. Good to see you, good to see you, buddy. Right, that is accreditation and approval done. Now, and this is definitely worth an ooh, and possibly, if you're Spandau Ballet, a little go on the bongos, I'd say, because we are going on to our Gold Awards. Are you ready for the gold? Yeah. What we like. Run my VT, Neil!
As a group, we never plan for individuals to be part of us forever. Aspiration is about the development of individuals. For those that are willing to get involved and put themselves out there, it's your ability to thrive as a professional and grow as an individual, which hopefully Aspiration can facilitate.
Yes, the Gold Award recognises and celebrates the dedication and commitment of chartered architectural technologists who've demonstrated a significant contribution or outstanding service to the Institute. We are proud to present the Gold Award this year to 3 recipients. The first can only be described as an exemplary member of the AT community. Their dedication, commitment and service to the Institute and its members is immeasurable. They serve to lead by example as an outstanding member of CIAT, whilst they've served as a highly valued and trusted member of the Yorkshire Regional Committee since 2008. Their work for CIAT extends far beyond this regional role. Please welcome to the stage to accept their Gold Award for outstanding services to the Institute, Dr. Matthew Brookpeat, FCIAT. Our second recipient is a super positive and enthusiastic chartered architectural technologist. At a young age, they first stepped into the role as Republic of Ireland's Centre Education Officer and visited almost every AT degree programme in the Republic of Ireland, promoting membership and encouraging others to apply for accreditation. This enthusiasm and passion set the stage, and 9 years on, they continue to coordinate everyone and everything within the centre in their role as chair. Please welcome to the stage, to accept their Gold Award for Outstanding Service to the Institute and Republic of Ireland Centre, Michael O'Keefe, FCIAT. We can't have you having your picture taken with a wonky medal. That won't stand at all. We are proudly now presenting our third Gold Award to someone who is Emeritus Professor of Architectural Technology for their development and advancement of AT education on behalf of the Institute for over 20 years. They were committed to helping others improve by challenging the status quo and offering guidance, feedback, and suggestions, an indication of their dedication to the discipline and profession. They are someone that never shied away from giving clear directions if the situation required it, and always led others with their improvement and long-term success in mind. It's because of these qualities and their involvement that he is considered a cornerstone for CIAT's education and membership heritage. Please welcome to the stage, to accept their Gold Award for Outstanding Services to the Institute, Professor Norman Wienand, MCIAT. Wow. Okay, we are down to our last two awards, everybody. Good, you're good. Our penultimate award is brand new this year, but it's already waltzing in like it owns the place. It's the Project of the Year Award. Go on, Neil.
I guess there's no real limit to the world of an architectural technologist. It doesn't matter what project you're working on, whether it's residential, healthcare, commercial. Every project's different, however every project ultimately enhances people's lives.
You know, Chris Walsh has put in a hell of a shift tonight. Please welcome him back to the stage again. Here he is. Well done, Chris. It's not easy handing stuff out. It's more difficult than it. He is going to help us present this wonderful award. It's to one of the winning projects that we've already seen that the judges felt was a particularly outstanding example of architectural technology. And this is regardless of the financial value. We're putting that to one side from across those four different categories. So it could be any winner, from the small category projects all the way up to the megas. It is a very special award indeed. You're very familiar with all of the award winners in these categories tonight, so we're going to go straight to announcing the winner. And what a winner it is. This project superbly utilized modern methods of construction that were super effective, super efficient. And not only that, this project is changing lives. I'm proud to announce The AT Awards Project of the Year 2024 is Hope Rise by Z-Pods. Come up to the stage, Z-Pods. Yeah, they knew what to do, you see, because they'd been here before. Very, very good. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, colleagues, friends, architectural technologists, we have reached our last award. You just want to get to that crypt, right? Just hold on, because this is important. It is a big one. It is the big one. I know you want to... This afternoon has moved faster than a planning officer Friday, 5 o'clock. It's whizzed by, hasn't it? Have you enjoyed yourselves? That's what's the most important thing. But hold your horses, because this one is the big one. It's the Chartered Architectural Technologist of the Year Award. It's the KT, ladies and gentlemen. Go on, Neil.
Looking back at the end of a career going, yeah, I'm proud of what I did. What I did made a difference to maybe one or two people or maybe lots of people. It kind of doesn't matter. The difference is how big or small, still a difference.
Now, to assist in giving out this very special award indeed, please welcome our sponsor, Technical Manager in the UK and Ireland for Unilin, Mr. Eamon Clark. Okay, let's have a look at our three finalists for the Chartered Architectural Technologist of the Year 2024. Cav. John Clayton, MCIAT. Claire Raftery, MCIAT. And Jake White, MCIAT. Let's find out a little bit more about our winner through a very special film that highlights what makes them such a superlative Chartered Architectural Technologist.
My name is John. The person I'm putting forward for this nomination, they are exemplar in their field of architectural technology. I met the nominee 5 years ago when I joined the practice, and they've had a very similar career trajectory to the practices. They've gone from technologist to associate director. Their pragmatism, their creativity and innovation has made them a leader within our practice and has followed our visions and values in making us market leads within sustainability, within retrofitting of social housing, and within cladding and fire remediation. I think the best thing about the nominee for me is their ability to form relationships. They're amiable, personable, approachable. They're very passionate at sharing their knowledge and experience, whether it be internally at knowledge cafes, giving CPDs, or externally in the work they've done on the Social Housing Decarbonisation Fund Accelerator, and with ACAN giving talks to them and presentations on the work and experience that they've got. So architectural technologists aren't always just about drawing the details or writing the specifications. We can also lead teams, lead practices, and lead an industry to strive for even better change. The nominee embodies all of those qualities. The reason I think they stand out and should get this award is because of how they've developed over the last few years and what they are now doing in terms of cladding remediation, tackling fuel poverty and the climate crisis. And that's why I think they should be the Chartered Architectural Technologist of the Year.
And he's clearly not alone. By the power vested in me by CIAT, I can now announce the Chartered Architectural Technologist of the Year for 2024 is Claire Raftery, MCIAT.
Just want to say a huge thank you to ECD Architects for putting me forward for that. Big shout out to John for doing the VT, and huge shout out to Derek Hadid for being an excellent mentor over the last 6 years. So thanks everyone.
Congratulations to Claire. That is a big deal. The Katie 2024. Well, that is our last award. But before we start the post-ceremony celebration, I'm calling it the after party because I've met Keanu Reeves. Wednesday. Let's look forward a little bit further to next year's awards. There's going to be a bit of a change. To let you know about the AT Awards 2025, there's going to be a revamp. The award for excellence categories are going to change. And that launches, that's a really important month, February 2025. That's when you are going to be able to enter 4 different categories. And this is what they are. Small project of the year, new build of the year, retrofit of the year, and conversion of the year. So keep those in mind. Maybe they fit something you're doing now, something you've got up your sleeves, or something you've already completed. Project of the year will be back next year because it's been a massive success this year. Alongside, we're going to be introducing also the AT Innovation Award as well. More details on that to follow, alongside the student categories, the individual recognition awards that you know so well. Please, this doesn't work without you guys. Do get involved. Make next year's awards as good as these, better if you can. Let's keep pushing this thing forward. But I'm afraid to say, just like Gareth Southgate's reign as England manager, I'm afraid not only do they think it's all over, but it's almost all over for the AT Awards 2024. So good. You take a cue brilliantly. Listen, don't go anywhere. If you can, please stick around. There's going to be drinks. There's going to be nibbles. And I don't want to sound like some kind of weird necromancing freak, but it's all happening down in the crypt. That's where the party is. It's not going to be any rituals or ceremonies, nothing like that. It's not that weird. It's the nicest crypt I've ever been in. And I've been in quite a few. We have a bar, we have a superstar DJ, there's a little dance floor down there. Eddie is going to be pulling some shapes. I said we're all dancing animals, he's a dancing animal. But until then, please don't ignore, please take the opportunity, have your photo taken in the media hub right there, share that stuff online, #AT_Awards, finalists, don't forget to collect your certificates from the doctor, good Dr. Adam. And as I said at the start, you'll be able to find out about all of these projects, the reports, the people involved in that special edition of the autumn issue of AT Journal. That's going to be in your goodie bags when you leave. That's right. Yeah, I left that bit out. Right, okay. Goodie bags this year. That's sweet, isn't it? Are you excited about the goodie bags? Yeah, because those goodie bags have got things in from the sponsors. And I think there's like an entire sheet of insulation for you to take back to your homes on the train. Thank you we should really, listen, none of this happens without the fantastic support we get from our sponsors. They are incredible, the support that they give us. We've seen a few of them on stage here tonight. We should also say thank you to the good people at Christ Church Spitalfields. I think give them a round of applause for having us. And a big round of applause for the sponsors as well. Come on. But the biggest round of applause we should say for you guys, for everybody that's been here tonight, that's supported, that's mentored, that has put these projects together, that has studied, researched, that's been a part of changing people's lives in the best possible way by providing homes, workplaces, environments, public buildings that work, that help them to live their lives, that make them happy. That is for you. None of this is going to take place without this incredible profession, the incredible group of people that we see here. And, if it's not me, I want you to do it all again next year. So don't forget, February 2025, start getting those entries in, and let's do it all again next year. Eddie, that's the end of the script. See you at the crypt.